What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a brand new video. This is the first in a while on my second channel and hopefully it's going to be the start of a real series on this second channel. Now, I honestly haven't really done this before. I haven't used one of these whilst recording. I've normally got one of these in my hand, but today we're going to be doing a little Football Manager series, and hopefully, as you can see by everything around me, you can tell it is a Journeyman series. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's a Football Manager save, and it's something I've been doing off camera. That's all I've done this year, and it's kind of hard to explain. So I've been playing Football Manager since, well, not Football Manager. I've been playing manager games, obviously, when it was Championship Manager. I played LMA Manager. I think probably 2001, when I was 7 years old, was my first Football Manager game of the site, a manager simulation, and I've been playing it for a long time. Every year I play them religiously. It gets to the point where I remember we used to have laptops in school for like a couple subjects, and I vividly remember being sat in the class in science, Championship Manager 2007, doing my Morton save. Like, these memories are the sort of things that stick with me forever, and I play so much Football Manager. I play it more than any other game, and I want to try and do a series. So the thing I've been enjoying the most is a Journeyman save, where you start off with no reputation, you're down as a Sunday League footballer, no stats, and you have to try and get a job. Now we're going to cut over to the game now. Right, so as you can see here, I am in the game world. So, I had to make my character. I had to give stats quite evenly. I made sure I don't know where you can see it here, but I made sure I basically said I was just as irrelevant as possible, like no Premier League football or anything like that, no coaching. Obviously, like I'd have to go on the coaching courses. I gave myself 4 in defending out of all of them because that's where I used to play, and determination. I felt like that's the most Sunday League thing you're going to find. I'm not going to be adaptable or anything like that, although it would be useful with where we're going to be going. So I'm going to quickly try and show you something else. If we go here to add remove leagues, I put in every league in Europe. I didn't go out of Europe because I didn't want to. It feels like the game's going to run a little bit slow, considering my computer's apparently superb for this game. It's going to be a little bit slow, so that'll be fun, but it means I need to go and find a job, and that is kind of the point of the Journeyman save. So if we take everything off here, the point of episode 0 is us trying to find a job. So these are the options of places I could go. Now, if we look here, rating, Cardiff Met Uni is probably the only place I could go. However, I know another YouTuber started off a journey save at Cardiff Met Uni, so I won't be going for that one. But nonetheless, these are the jobs available. So what we're going to do is we're going to work our way through trying to find a job in this episode. We're going to interview everything that's going to be on this episode. It's going to be quite a jumbled up episode compared to the usual ones. You'll see how the format unfolds throughout, but I want to try and make this a little bit more interesting too. We'll be doing I want to get like a screen of all the information like as we go through the career. I want however many nations we've managed in. I want miles travelled from club to club. Thought that would be quite interesting. We'll get all those things. So if you guys have suggestions for stuff you want me to personally track as we go through our Journeyman save, let me know down below. But there's a little button in this bottom corner. You can't see it behind my face. That says apply all. So I've applied for every single job. And we're literally just going to go. And we're going to go until we get a job. And that's going to be this episode 1. Okay, straight out the gate, we've actually got 5 job interviews. Now, I don't want to be managing in England. It's something I've done many times before. So, League 2 is a great place to start as well. But I'm going to go ahead and decline that because I don't want to be starting off at somewhere like Barnet. Irish could be interesting. Galway, I don't know what happened in that gap. But they're in the Premier Division. They're not horrific. That's actually could be quite a good job. Galway could be fun. ASC Salamis Famagusta finished 7th 4 years ago, and they have nothing any more recent. But they have some good players actually in the Cypriot First Division. That could be interesting because that looks unreal. I'm going to go ahead and decline the Cardiff Met Uni. AE Zakaku, another Cypriot. Okay, let's go ahead and apply to these jobs and see how we get on. We're going to do this one first. I'm glad you've given me the chance to talk to the club. I haven't been in management that long, obviously, if I've never managed a club team before. I would have hoped my reputation and standing in the game. I have no reputation. I'm going to go for this one. I'm in the running for a few jobs because I'm trying to forge my career ahead. Working with limited resources. Are you that manager? I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I'll work with a director of football. I'm not going to give them any philosophies. If hired, we would expect you to avoid automatic relegation. That's just finishing bottom, isn't it? Looking at the table, there's like 5. That's fine. I'm not going to tell you mid-table. I'm just going to say I will avoid relegation. Do you have anything else to... No, that's it. I'm just going to be like the most laid-back, relaxed guy in all these interviews. I'm going to do whatever they want me to, because that's the point, isn't it? You've got to do what they want. That's how you get these jobs. Galway, we're going to say the same things. Haven't been in management long. Fortune, blah, blah, blah. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to lie and say it's easy to look after the finances, because it's not. Don't want to change anything behind the scenes. No philosophies. They want me to finish mid-table. I'll do that with you, Galway. A wage budget of 7k. That gives me 2k to spend. That's a good chunk. I'm happy to work with that. No transfer budget, I don't think, but that could be interesting. The last one to apply for is this one. We're going to say the same. Hang on, let me read the rest of these. I'm going to put that one. Everyone has to start somewhere, right? And then the rest... I'm just gonna do the same things for every single one. Make the most of set pieces. No, that sounds boring. Challenge for a playoff spot. I can try that. Are there any requests? Nope. I didn't look at the wage bill or budget, but we'll see. Okay, AEZ have approached me with an offer to reach. They want me to reach the league expectation. The league expectation is for me to reach the Champions League spots. I want to understand how this works. Top 6 qualify for a Champions playoff. One team qualifies. Okay, so it's quite possible to get into the flipping Europa League straight away. There's some names I recognise here. If we go season preview, I recognise Apoel. And I reckon Apoel Limassol. Didn't they play West Ham or Southampton? There's a few teams here. We did just get promoted. Well, I feel like we'll have our work cut out. What else is still available? There's still a fair few on this list. I wouldn't mind managing in Norway. Should we just jump in at the deep end with AEZ and just try our luck? We're going to go for it. We're taking a job at AEZ. I want a little bit more money though. Come on. Come on now. I don't need any clauses. A 1-year deal. Give me 750. They're acceptable. Well, you are looking at the new manager of... What's the name of the club again? AE Zakikyu. I'm going to call us AEZ because I don't know how to say that word right there. So we're AEZ. I am the new manager, and I think I'm going to take a minute to become a little bit more accustomed with the club. In fact, that's going to be a shorter episode 1. Episode 2, we're going to jump ahead, and you're going to see me in a certain amount of time. What's the schedule? You're going to see me. The season doesn't start till the 20th of December, 20th of August. You're going to see me then, and I'm going to hopefully have somewhat of a squad together. Transfers done. I'm going to walk you through the team, and we're going to crack on into our first game of the division. So I hope you enjoyed this little introduction to the series. We'll be back with episode 1 soon, hopefully.